So they're going to take that away, and there's not a lot of great options into Kennen, to be honest. So the Senna, once again, going to be banned here, and it's just Draven for Guma. So going to try to fight fire with fire and run straight at the Kalista and try to win lane.
Now you've lost that pressure top, and bot lane, Keria has counter pick.
Yeah.
I could feel like he could take a range support here, and his goal would just be to win lane hard. Soraka coming out in this one, and it's actually going to make it so hard for Kalista, because the thing with the Kalista is you're focusing damage on a one target, you're stacking up those spears. Just good to see. Yeah. Soraka could be really annoying. Yeah, I think Plato was trying to find a handshake angle there, but now Sponge in trouble.
Uh-oh. He's going to have to go in here. A lot of damage already done to Guma as Sponge goes the opposite way from the Vi, and actually...
Yehu no longer has the strong side lanes.
Oh, the max range Q. That's a lot of damage, and the Yehu's just going to glide away.
He used...
You know, they've got the momentum here, Teddy, pretty low on mana.
I feel like a thing as well. I mean, you know, I talked about how...
Oh boy. Here we go. They're just going to run them down, and the silence comes in. Plata, the last hit is going to get the job done as, yes, bailout. As T1, they move over, but it's a little bit slow. The mid-prio is there, but Yehu's just always threatening coming in. The handshake is going to be utilized. It's not going to hit anyone. His owner's pulled back, and he's just going to get away. And now Faker finds the angle alongside Zeus. Says, yes, the exhaust is there, but Sponge is already dead. Doesn't have his flash anymore. As Plata and Yehu also get pushed away, and owner's going to pick up one grub.
And ultimately, oh man,
got him. See how aggressive he wants
they
to
might,
get.
It might be able to find an angle here. Steps up too far, but this is the thing I'm talking about as well. So it's not like you can just E every time Soraka Qs.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's the ult, and ooh, he nearly even clips and just make his presence felt. It's just more plates, more aggression, more farm denial from this DRX bot lane. There is a TP though, as Jonah Strong is pointing out here. Let's see if T1 can get away from this one, as that is Yehu. They've got their own TP from Faker. As, yeah, the ult's going to be used by Yehu, but now he's just flashing and dashing away. I mean, that is game. Yehu's in a bit of trouble. The Vi is finally going to use her ult, and the silence comes down so you don't get to dash away. You talked about how valuable that is into the Aurelion Soul, and we see it on display already. 13 minutes into the game.
Yep, and this is the punishment for using that flash in the bot lane, and Teddy is 1v1 against Guma now.
He's gonna try to go for the 1v1 here.
Just goes back up, and you're like,
Yeah. It's like 10% per auto. It's like, oh.
Your autos are doing so much damage, and you get so much healing compared to like any other champion in the game on the back of it. Here's that replay, the ult in a... What is the counterplay? There is none.
Yeah, I mean, he actually dashed before the Vial, who is a one-man army, and he has the rest of his team with him, as now gonna get the handshake on here, the engage Renata, but the massive Kennen ult on top of everybody, and yes, the exhaust will help out. Down will go the Kennen, down will go Zeus, but the rest of the team looking to follow up here. They're not quite able to, though. A lot of health bars are low, as here comes Faker, the sweep gets nobody.
Using the full force of that team to try and defend it.
Uh-oh. Just gonna face check into the Xinjiao. Now it is a Azir, and he is gonna dash away, but now we got the ult on top of him as well. He's gonna get the knock-up on the Faker. Here come the heals from the Soraka, and the redemption to keep him alive! It's just not fair!
Just for the redemption to come through. And we often talk about the impact of Karthus in side lane fights, but you can clearly see the Soraka can do the same thing, and now they have to back off from this tower.
They absolutely do. That's the Fate's Call used just in trade.
We'll do him Baron because you get chunked down so much, but
uh-oh. Here's the kill. But he does have exhaust, and it is Cassante. Look at Zeus. He's trying to help. The cleanse comes in. Guma has to flash away, and he's still going to get the execute. Jesus. And that's a kill. Now, they do have TP here available on Zeus. I don't know if they can really commit to this DRX, as now the TP comes in.
They've got to do it, they've got to do it.
It is a little bit late, but Owner's in the pit. He's ulting out of the backline. Sponge is dead. Oh no, it's disaster for DRX. It's an easy smite for T1. And this will be pretty much the end of the game, as massive amounts of golds went to the Draven. The Baron's going to go to the hands of T1. And they're already even pushing mid, as Owner's just going to chase Plata and keep him off the map. Zeus says, I want to piece of the action as well, and Owner will pick up the kill. T1. All right, let's see it. Come on, Guma.
I think ideally Teddy.
Zeus is just going to press his buttons. He's just flashing on them, and they're all dead. It's another execute to come in, And yeah, that was an auto as well onto the Xin-Zhao. Other stuff is happening, but I'm just watching the Draven one-shot people. As, yeah.
Oh, are we going to see how much damage it does? Because he killed Planet, but he was on HP. Oh, there's Teddy. Run to him, Guma, run to him. That's surely one auto.
They're like, nah, it's not worth it.
The thing is, he has a decent amount of crit, but if he doesn't crit as well, it's not the same.
Teddy's like, oh, I'll just stop the wave. Wait, they already have a wave. And, well, guys, this game is over. I'm sorry that game number 2 is not nearly as fun as game 1. But T1 really bopped them over the head.
Oh, that's a Cassante.
Yeah, that's a Cassante. He's nearly dead. Just 3-4 autos down to that health as, yeah, Owner might go down here. The Nexus is very low as are they going to hit the Nexus? Okay, they finally do. And that'll be the end of game 2.